ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy Renegade Waffle here, and today I'm doing a film review on none other than Black Panther. I saw the movie yesterday, and it was awesome. So, of course, it's got the usual careful for spoilers, because I will be spoiling a lot of the movie in this video. I'll give you a couple of seconds to go watch the movie. Come back. Now, pause the video. Go watch the movie. And then come back. Okay, let's talk about it. So, first thing. Opening was awesome. They open it in a really they have to really explain what vibranium is, what it does. The way they handled vibranium, pretty much the MacGuffin of the film in general. Now, I was going to vlog me going to the movie, then actually, well, kind of just before seeing it, then after seeing it. And sorry, my hair's going to the side because I stepped on it wrong. I only got a haircut a week ago, so still isn't set back to the way it usually is. I haven't put any product in it. I feel like they treat Black Panther in a really good light. One of the greatest things about the movie was they used vibranium in everything. Ulysses' claw, amazingly well done. Very, very well done. A lot of people were having a lot of gripes over the fact that Black Panther himself is too perfect. I can really understand that. So here's where we get into the spoilery stuff. Now, it's like James Bond mixed with a superhero movie. As Emergency Awesome said in his review, his spoilery review, it does suffer from some of the things that most superhero movies suffer from. Villain seems like a basic villain. Now, Killmonger, he feels just like a basic Marvel villain. Doesn't feel like he's all that important to the story. And then you have this scene where he goes into the T'Challa and he gets, well, I think that's how you say it. I haven't read any of the Black Panther comics, okay? But he goes into the spirit world and has the moment with his dad, which was an amazing moment. I felt like the child actor that played his younger self did a really good job. Mixing the two versions of him was good. A lot of people don't know what the scars on his body are. They're all the kills he's ever done, which he prepared to kill Black Panther. Yeah, all those kills were for killing Black Panther. And you really feel bad for him when he's bleeding out near the end. Because yes, Black Panther kills him. Puts a spear in his chest. They could save him, but he decides he'd rather not be in a prison for the rest of his life. So he pulls the sword or the spear head out and kills himself. Really touching moment at the end of the film where in the beginning his father's telling him about the sunsets in Wakanda are some of the most beautiful sunsets in all the world. So Black Panther, the final wish that Killmonger ever had really was to see this. Was to see what the sunsets in Wakanda look like. So before he dies, he takes him to the cliff edge and shows him what Wakanda's sunsets look like. And it was a really powerful, really emotional part of the movie. It was actually really fantastic the way they handled Killmonger. I would have preferred him not to die, you know, because in every Marvel movie the villain always dies, usually. It made you feel the same way it did when Loki dies in Thor, The Dark World. It was just so good and so powerful of a moment that it made you think, well, technically he wasn't really a villain. He just wanted to get what he had been denied his whole life. Now, of course, Ulysses Claw, great side villain. Technically, he was the villain you thought would be the main villain, but it really turned out to be Killmonger, which you could obviously tell because Killmonger kills him. He kills him. And the really interesting part about that is that he goes to Wakanda and Black Panther's best friend turns on him because Killmonger did the one thing that neither Black Panther's father or Black Panther could do, which was kill Ulysses Claw, who killed Black Panther's best friend's parents. So that gives him a good motivation to betray Black Panther The new suit, oh, they did it right. It was so amazing. They had done it to the point where it's like Batman, really. You think Batman. I know. Batman? Why'd you think that? Because Batman. You think Batman because it was so sleek. It literally would just form around him from pure energy. It was so well done. I think the thing I really, really liked about the film, other than the fact that Black Panther's suit was fantastic, Killmonger's Golden Jaguar suit was awesome, was the fact that Ulysses Claw was shown to be the villain. And he was the villain you wanted to hate, but he had a lot of character to him, which I find is really sad that they killed him off. But they actually killed off both of the villains. They killed off Ulysses Claw, they killed Killmonger, which is unfortunate, but it really did push the film forward. It pushed the movie so far ahead. I won't lie and say that it didn't suffer from all the problems of a superhero movie, because it did. It did suffer from a lot of the problems that a lot of superhero movies do. Midway through the film started to be a little slow, but it was good progression. It wasn't anything like Assassin's Creed, which, by the way, I really loved Assassin's Creed, but it was so slow in the beginning, and then towards the middle it started to get faster, and then it just sped up. Black Panther had it had good progression. It wasn't too long, it wasn't too slow. When it came down to it, it started off with the basic, why did T'Challa's uncle disappear? And also, T'Chaka's, and that's Black Panther's father's suit, looks so cool. Gold. It was so cool looking. Sorry, it's shaky, but I'm doing this with I do no selfie stick. It's just my hands. That's why I keep switching. T'Challa's dad's suit looks so awesome. I mean, it was so cool looking. Gold, man. The opening scene when you meet Killmonger's dad, but you don't know it's him until he does this, and then it's, got the lettering on his mouth. I think it was a bit of a shock when Black Panther's father had to kill his uncle, because I kind of thought, wow, you had to kill your own brother, shit. But it was so intense, and they had this amazingly sad but music. It was very sad music. It was intense. It was really intense. If I have to rate the movie, I don't think I could rate it on a scale of like 1 to 10. I'd probably have to give it, just because of the impact it gave, a 10. To be unbiased, I'd probably give it an 8. Just because of some of the things that it failed at. People have been complaining that Black Panther's too perfect, but he is a king, so he cannot look imperfect. He has to be perfect. As is how royalty must be. It must be perfect. Royalty isn't given the same benefits of someone like Tony Stark, who can be imperfect because he's human. Black Panther can't be because he's king of Wakanda. He cannot be a regular guy because he controls the most powerful nation on the planet in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So I'd have to say, Black Panther gets 4.5 stars out of 5. The half is just because I didn't like that they killed off Killmonger. I would have loved to have seen him in a second Black Panther movie. That would have been cool. Now we're going to talk about the post-credit scenes. Because everyone loves those. A lot of people left. In my theatre, half the people left. And I thought, what the fuck are you doing? It's a Marvel movie. We expect post-credit scenes. Just like in the DC films half the time. But not really. So, the first post-credit scene, the first credit scene we have, is right after we have all the amazing showy effects. Now, like with their communicators, when they communicate, it shows this kind of black sand, and it forms an image. That's what they did for the ending of the film, so they had this kind of black sand looking effect where it would create the image and then it would disassemble and create a new image. So after that, we get a scene with Winter Soldier coming out of a hut with no arm. He hasn't got his left arm, isn't there? Sorry, you can see my hand. I'm using this with my selfie camera on my phone, which is actually really good. We hear 2 words: White Wolf. And I thought that was so cool. So we're going to get White Wolf? Is Winter Soldier going to be White Wolf, or is that just a cool Easter egg? Sorry, my hair's put to one side, it's annoying. Are we going to get White Wolf? Like actual White Wolf? I didn't think they would do it. But it could be just a cool little Easter egg. But how the scene opens is Shuri is saying, "Are you bothering that man again?" Talking in Wakandan. And then we see Winter Soldier. He thanks her for fixing his brain, because his brain's actually been fixed. Marvel released some comics that explain what happens between Civil War and Black Panther, because that's the last time we see him is Civil War. So basically, I'm thinking they may do it. I'm hoping they get to White Tiger eventually. You know, because for those of you who did not, I used to watch Ultimate Spider-Man. The new Spider-Man TV show is actually pretty good, in my opinion. They're doing stuff that no other Spider-Man cartoon's done, which is actually have the stealth suit. But White Tiger would fit so well into the Black Panther universe, because White Tiger is actually a Black Panther character. I would love to see White Tiger. And you can see behind me I've got my Assassin's Creed Origins poster. I actually got this for free. It was for free, which is awesome, so I grabbed it. It's really nice. But yeah, if I have to say anything against the Black Panther movie, it would be probably nothing. I wouldn't say the Black Panther is a bad movie. It's a fantastic film. It is great. It is one of the best Marvel movies I think I've ever seen, because every Marvel movie just blows the other one out of the water. So now I can't really watch Spider-Man Homecoming, because every time I watch a Marvel movie from, let's say I watch the first Avengers, then I watch the second. The first one looks like shit now in comparison to the new one. You like the lines? Yeah, my barber, he knows. Yeah, my barber is awesome. Cut my sideburns a little thin, but it's okay because they're growing back really quickly. Look at them lines, they are really nice. But yeah, the second credit scene, which is near the end, is T'Challa going to the United Nations and having a conference there. And they all ask, this one person asks, what can a bunch of farmers do for first world countries? Well, they didn't say that, but that's what I'm saying. And Black Panther just has this look on his face like, well, got vibranium. He didn't say vibranium, but he has this look on his face like, we're actually more developed than you are. Which is true. Black Panther has an awesome amount of technology. There's a really funny scene near the beginning when he goes into Shuri's workshop, and she looks at him and says, "But what are those?" And he's wearing sandals, open-toed sandals. It was really funny. Shuri was one of the best parts of the movie because she was actually really, really funny. I think one of the most heart-wrenching parts of the whole movie, other than Killmonger accepting his fate and just taking the spearhead out of his chest, was probably when Black Panther loses and Killmonger chucks him over the side of the waterfall. Now, you knew he was coming back. You knew he was coming back because he's in Infinity War. It's not like he actually dies. They can't just kill off the title character. He is Black Panther. You can't just kill him. But the fight between him and Black Panther was good. You could tell it was CG. You'd think that at this point in their lives, for Marvel, after 10 years worth of doing movies, they kind of would have been better with that. It still looked a little cartoony at points, but it was still a really good final battle. I just gotta say, it was an amazing movie. It was one of the best Marvel movies to date. The Kendrick Lamar soundtrack was great. It was really, really good. The only thing is, you notice a lot in Marvel movies that they change the way the title card comes up. I didn't expect them to change it to the point where, unlike in the trailers where it's really big and flashy, it wasn't big and flashy in Black Panther. But still, amazing movie. I suggest anyone who sees this video, go watch it if you haven't. If you had, comment down below what your favourite part of the movie was, anything you thought could have been better. Me personally, I just loved it. It was amazing. It was so good. I'm not going to spoil too much, just so that way you have more of an incentive to see it than just me saying, go watch the movie. It was awesome. It was fucking good. It was an amazing movie. 10 out of 10, my personal opinion. I've added it to my wall of tickets, because I got a bunch of tickets from the movies I saw last year. There's about 6 or 7 of them. Yeah. Saw Wonder Woman 2. Well, saw the first Wonder Woman, should I say. That was a good movie as well. The Black Panther, awesome. So I give it my personal rating of fucking awesome. If I did that right, then it would have paused. And then there'd be words there. If not, well, I was lazy with the editing. But I hope you guys enjoyed this review. If you did, make sure to slap a like, subscribe, share the video. If you want to see some funny meme-ish pictures, go to my Instagram, linked in the description. Twitter as well has some pretty hilarious stuff on it when I feel like it. But, yeah. 17 minutes of me talking. Oh, I can do it for hours. Really, it's true. Look. I am slim. And now I'm fat. Like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, you know what to do. Comment your favourite part of Black Panther. Any other movies you think I should see. I'm thinking about going to see Ready Player One, but I'm a little on the fence about it. I don't know. I might go for the cool Easter egg stuff that's in the movie, but other than that, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. I may actually go see it and do a full review on the movie. I'm apprehensive about going to watch it just because I don't think it could be good in my personal opinion. I just don't want to see it. But I'm on the fence. I'm on the fence. I saw the trailer at the beginning of Black Panther just before it started, and it looked pretty intriguing, I'm not going to lie. But let me know what you guys thought of the Black Panther. I can't fucking talk today. Let me know what other movies I should go see. And until next time, ka kite. Peace! I'm gonna put this in the gag